Hello everyone, my name is Juan Mastral. I'm from Spain. Currently I live in Dubai, a place that registers over 200 nationalities. I've also lived in Tacoma, Washington State of the US. I've lived in Setúbal, Portugal, and I've lived in Spain. I've visited over 30 countries and I've been in 5 out of 7 continents. Having this said, this video is to support the fight against racism and to prove my friends, to make them clear that no matter what, I'm with them, and I don't care which colors their flag of the country has or the tone of their skin. One of the best years of my life, it was living in the US, going to Washington High School, where I have great friends that I still keep in touch with them nowadays. So I want to start by reading the definition of racism. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. The belief that all members of each race possess characteristics, abilities, or qualities specific to that race, especially so as to distinguish it as inferior or superior to another race or races. Well, without going any deeper, anyone with minimum common sense, which is not so common nowadays, they can realize that this racism word doesn't make no sense. Why? Because we've been mixing ones with each other for the past 100,000 years. So our DNA, it doesn't come from one place. Like if you take your DNA, you analyze, it comes from so many different places. Like for example, they say Spanish people, they love siesta. And yeah, there is a lot of Spanish people that they love siesta. Siesta is naps right after lunch break. Yeah, there is a lot of Spanish people that they take naps after the lunch break. But there is a lot of Spanish people who don't. I haven't taken, like maybe in the last 10 years I've taken 10, maybe even less. They also say Spanish paella is amazing. Well, this doesn't mean that me, when I'm born as a Spanish guy, I get my Spanish passport and a certificate that says Juan Mastral Bravo, certificate of paella chef. That doesn't happen. Or the Italians, they came up with pasta and pizza. God bless them for that. But this doesn't mean that all of them, they know how to make proper pasta or great pizza. So I think we're getting the point. Let's see the definition of race. Each of the major divisions of humankind having distinct physical characteristics. So if you look at it, this is always made to divide. It's never to come together. It's funny, huh? Let's think about it. We also say Latinos know how to dance. And I've seen some Latinos dancing amazingly good. There's millions of Latinos that they know how to dance. But I'm pretty sure there's millions of Latinos that they don't know how to dance. And this doesn't make them less Latinos. And if you think so, go and tell them. Let's see what they think about it. We've also heard black people develop muscle easier and they are great athletes. Well, there is millions of black people that you could tell them this and they will agree with you. But there is millions of black people that you will tell this statement to them and they will say, well, I don't see myself in this statement. And does this make them less black? I don't think so. So we could spend days talking about this, but I think we get the point. It's not about the hood that you come from. It's not about the community that you come from. It's not about the town, the city, the country, the continent. It's not about the color of your skin. It's not about the physical abilities that you have. It's all about yourself. And if you're put into a position that you should judge someone and someone should judge you, they should do it basing themselves on what they see, on your acts, on your values, on how you treat others. That's how you should be judged. Not because maybe they met someone from your hood and they had an impression. Having this said, do I want justice for George Floyd? Of course I want justice for him. And if there is someone on earth who doesn't, he has a problem. And but I don't only want justice for him and for all the cases that we've seen through all these past years. Because what is done, and nothing is gonna bring any of these guys back, or girls, or women. I think we should focus to make sure this doesn't happen again, and that we stop looking at each other for what we see on a color, we see on a flag, we see, or what we heard. We should start judging all of us for what we as an individual are. Maybe one day you meet me. Maybe one day you meet me and you say, well, this guy is a clown and he's from Spain, so people in Spain are just clowns. No, I can assure you it's not like that. I'm an exception. I'm an exception just like all of us. We are all exceptions. We are all different. And we are all exceptions of the only race that we should consider, and that's the human race.